we're back.
No, you don't want to go up there. A dragon, it's attacking.
How y'all doing?
I don't know what it's doing up there, but I'm not waiting around to find out.
You look so cool. Fuck. Just Skyrim my way up here.
Salokonier, Zil Gro Dova Ursa. Slen Tid Vo.
Okay, it looks like he's been reskinned. Cool.
Alduin Thuri. Boantid Vokri Hasuliksejun Kuzig. Ger Salokonier, Kalimir. Follusai Dovakin. Zuu. Korav Nid Nol Dove to high. You do not even know our tongue, do you? Such arrogance, to dare take for yourself the name of Dova. Salukanir, Kri Dar Jur.
Just getting a thumbnail.
Dragon!
Oh yeah, he's definitely been reskinned. Nice, cool, icy blue color.
Yeah! Better run while you can.
Unfortunately, like, yeah, my followers are a little too strong. Also.
So you really are.
Cool. I don't think I got a skull. No, I didn't get select new skull. Hmm. Wait. Cool. Just making sure that I got the item I'm supposed to. Wait, did I just put 2 in? I thought I had. I thought I didn't have any. Okay, that's enough with the meat. Did I just duplicate the skull? No, I didn't. Okay. Oh. Okay.
It's true, isn't it? You really are Dragonborn.
Okay then. I think the unique dragons don't have... Okay.
I owe you some answers, don't I?
Go ahead. Whatever you want to know. Nothing held back. I'm one of the last members of the Blades.
The
A
dragon
very
kinda
long time
disappeared.
ago, the Blades were dragon slayers, and we served the Dragonborn, the greatest dragon slayer. For the last 200 years since the last Dragonborn Emperor, the Blades have been searching for a purpose. Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear again. We need to stop them. The first thing we need to do is figure out who's behind the dragons. The Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't involved, they'll know who is.
Spoiler alert, she's wrong.
Nothing solid, yet. But my gut tells me it can't be anybody else.
Your gut is
The
wrong.
Empire had captured Ulfric. The war was basically over. Then a dragon attacks, Ulfric escapes, and the war is back on. And now the dragons are attacking everywhere, indiscriminately. Skyrim is weakened. The Empire is weakened. Who else gains from that but the Thalmor? If we could get into the Thalmor embassy, it's the center of their operations in Skyrim. Problem is that place is locked up tighter than a miser's purse. They could teach me a few things about paranoia. I'm not sure yet. I have a few ideas, but I'll need some time to pull things together. Meet me back in Riverwood. If I'm not back when you get there, wait for me. I shouldn't be long. Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse.
Oh boy, diplomatic immunity. That's an infamous quest. Oh, you're running, that's why. Alright, well, we're not doing that just yet. Where the fuck is Darkwater Crossing again? I'm gonna go to Shorestone and then travel north and see if I can find Darkwater Crossing.
I sometimes have a bad memory.
Okay. What's going on over here? Is this the caravan? Yeah, it's the caravan.
Warm sands, friend. Yes, I was hired to protect the others as we walk the roads of Skyrim. It is a thankless task, and I would rather be back home in elsewhere, but I have little choice. Akari freed me from a prison in Cyrodiil, and now I must repay my debt to her. A word of advice, my friend. Do not mix gambling and drink. Taken together, they will empty your pockets of every septim. Skyrim is filled with all manner of dangerous beasts. Wolves, trolls, mammoths, and giants would all like to make a meal of us, but the dragons are the most fearsome. Lucky for us, they don't seem to hunt along the roads. A few days ago we were ambushed. A nuisance, really, but many of the marauders had quick fingers. One of them stole my moon amulet, given to me by my mother when I was just a cub. It is my only memory of home in this cold land. You are kind to offer. We believe the bandits are part of a group headquartered here. Be careful. I missed my amulet. but a life cannot be replaced as easily.
Oh, I can already get you to follow me. That's interesting. Sure.
Then lead on, friend.
I am glad you finally got that horn. Those graybeards had better be grateful. No, my mind is as empty as a beggar's purse.
You don't have anything to say about Karjo? Oh well.
Hello, Karjo. My name is Inigo. Pleased to meet you.
Wow.
Now, aren't you a strange one?
You have no idea. How are you doing?
An astute question, for we are far from home, and this is a cold, hard land.
We are, and it is. But the snow and ice only serve to highlight the warmth we feel for those we care about. It is not so bad.
I had not thought of it that way. Fortune smiles upon this meeting.
I hope so. Good to have you with us.
I like Karjo. For reasons that might be apparent to anyone who watches the same YouTubers that I do.
I love it here.
There's a bird somewhere. I just really want to get to Darkwater Crossing, and I'm not sure where it is. I think that's it, up there. I'm too used to ESO where I don't have to actually draw back my bow.
So many refuse to talk to us. They call us thieves and smugglers. I am glad to see that you are not such a one.
Karjo,
May your
let us
road
end.
lead you toward the sands.
What a coward. Didn't even put up a proper fight.
It's a goat. I think it's up here. Bird. I could be completely wrong, and this could be Lost Prospect or something, but I don't know where Darkwater Crossing is. Yeah. This is probably Lost Prospect. Oh, it's Northwind. Huh. That's not helpful. Maybe it's further north. I could just look up a map, but I'm not going to. My horse is strong. I know how to navigate cliffs. Contrary to my performance in Ustencroft. Someone was running over here. Also, no, I'm not going back for those wolves. I have plenty of wolf carcasses. Wait, maybe it's over here. I know it to be in this general area. It's either up here or it's over here. I'm gonna try over here first. Although, wait. Fuck it. Hold on. Okay, I'm going the right way. Sure, yeah. I'm going the right way. It's past the stone over there. Cool. Yep, that's Darkwater Crossing. There's a specific reason I want to go over there. Fox. Goats. Riveting commentary. Wait, is this that bridge with the goats and the troll? No, it doesn't look like it. It might be. I'm trying to check under the bridge. Okay, it doesn't look like it. Can't see. Yeah, okay. Doesn't look like it's that bridge. Yeah, there's a bridge somewhere in Skyrim that goats cross, and there's like a troll skull underneath the bridge or something like that. It's a reference to that one story. Billy Goat's Gruff or something, whatever it's called.
Come on in. Just stoked the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out. Good evening. Have you seen the Shrine of Azura? They say the Dark Elves built it after they fled from... People say there's someone in Riften that can change your face. Here, take a look at this.
Okay, this isn't the guy
Some
that I'm looking for.
drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry. See ya.
Need something? All right then.
What's your business here?
Okay. It's none of them.
I try to think of it as those falls.
Aha.
Dangerous place. Der Keithus thought he could find some good fish in the pools. Haven't heard from him in a long while. I'm lucky enough that none of my friends have been killed. Of course, we have soldiers coming through all the time. Mm-hmm.
I hear a distant dragon. Also, new moon. Where's the other one? I don't see it. Okay, where's the dragon then? Huh.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You lost? Mm-hmm.
7 months or so. Maybe 8 if I'm lucky. Oh, just counting the months I have left to live. I used to count by the years, and I suspect there'll come a time when I count by the days. It's a talent I have, sort of like reading palms. But I do long for the days when I never bothered to count. I'm sorry. I haven't properly
I think this is an
introduced
interesting
myself to
NPC.
you, child.
From the
My
mod, I mean.
name is Iris the Elder, although it wasn't always meant to reflect my age. I was once one of 2 irises in the village where I grew up, long before I moved to Darkwater Crossing. One was about a dozen years younger than I, just a babe when I was a girl, so she was Iris the Younger, and I was Iris the Elder. And the name stuck with me ever since. Not the mine, that's for sure. I came to this part of East March for the hot springs. I've heard they have the power to rejuvenate. I'm not searching for a miracle or a cure for old age. Just a little more time to enjoy it. Yes, I do have gold to offer, although the courier's been late with this month's delivery. They just don't make them like they used to. I've had to borrow quite a bit of food as of late, but it helps that I don't have much of an appetite. You Argonians have such brilliant scales, and you're such good swimmers. As a courier, just once, I would have liked to put a letter in a bottle, stripped down to my bare skin, and delivered it by sea. Imagine the faces on the recipients as I emerged from the ocean. Oh, yes. I've tried health potions and visited some of the most renowned healers in all of Skyrim. But it's almost like everything is being forced back into place. It feels so unnatural. That may be fine for someone like yourself, but I much rather prefer a good soak. All my aches and pains seem to float away. The hunters discourage most of the wildlife, as does the heat from the spring. They also provide a few spirits to help pass the time. I need a bit of wine before I can get over the embarrassment, you see. These hunters, their bodies have such sheen and vigor, like a marble table burnished to a perfect polish. My skin, however, is as piebald as a horse and as wrinkled as an old tunic stashed away at the bottom of a chest. May sound a bit odd for an old lady like myself to worry about such things, but while I may be old, I'm still a woman, and a woman likes to feel beautiful.
I don't care, honestly. Oh, that's mean.
True enough. But my legs can. I may not look it, but in my youth, I was also known as Iris the Swift, the fastest courier in all of Skyrim. Fleet of foot and single-minded. There's nothing you can't outrun if you just stick to the road and block your mind of anything outside it. The couriers who never make it are always the ones who stop for a breather or just to admire the view. Partly out of tradition, the first couriers were messengers for rebels and brigands for whom secrecy was paramount. A horse tends to attract attention, especially those of the guard placed outside the stables. The couriers of old were master pickpockets. They could blend in with the crowd and slide the missive right into your tunic as you passed them. The recipient wouldn't even notice the folded note in their pocket until they were halfway undressed and readying for bed. Nowadays, though, I suspect it's more a matter of cost. Bales of hay and sacks of oats cost a lot of coin. Stamina potions, on the other hand, are relatively cheap. I suspect the time saved isn't worth the maintenance. And if a horse were to die on the road, you'd lose a significant investment. But if a courier were to die, you could easily replace him at no cost. I don't know when horses became more valuable than people, but such is the irony of freedom.
That was kind of deep.
Good people and an eclectic group. I think Refna is quite blessed to be surrounded by such diversity. De Keithus taught her how to swim, and Sondas is twice the man her father ever was. And I find it rather adorable how she scurries around with that pickaxe too. It's good to see young folk take an interest in such honest labor. Yes, if you're lucky, mining can be quite profitable. But the real reward is the work itself. That much I learned from my days as a courier. Hard work means strength of body and strength of mind. Nobles scoff at such a notion. They think wealth is spending your days bathed in pools of wine, sucking on grapes plumper than chorus eggs. But they suffer from a poverty of spirit and a dearth of vitality. I remember my first job. A courier, fresher than the morning dew, asked to deliver a letter to an ornery and cantankerous Jarl. I recall how frightened I was entering that great hall, how the sound echoed through the chamber, and yet, as I waited to deliver my letter, the Jarl did nothing but complain about the size of her longhouse and the tediousness of her station.
Okay.
Goodbye.
What do you want?
Guards I can handle, but this talk of
Good
dragons?
journey, march
World's
friend.
gone mad.
Keep your nose clean while you're here, outsider.
Okay. Alright, so we have various things. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to High Hrothgar and give back the horn. Yeah, it's down there. Can't wait to go up here. Also, it's like... I'm just looking for something that I remember. There's like these 4 mountain peaks in Skyrim where you can go up to the very top, and they're like the highest points on the map. Like, maybe even higher than the Throat of the World. And once you get up them, you can unlock them as a fast travel point. And it's really cool because they have actual names, and the game doesn't even tell you about this. I only learned it recently. That's Fog of War stuff. Oh well. Yeah, you'll notice that High Hrothgar isn't even on the top of the mountain, so...
Four old men sequestered within an ancient building, their sole purpose to study a different language? And I thought my life had its boring moments.
Yeah. So we're going to return the horn, do this stuff. I think this might actually lead us to meeting Parthenax. I'm not sure.
You've retrieved the horn of Jörgen Windcaller. Well done. You have now passed all the trials. Come with me. It is time for us to recognize you formally as Dragonborn.
Quick saving because I want that horn back. Fuck. I can't get the horn. Okay. That's a shame. I really wanted the horn back.
You are ready to learn the final word of unrelenting force. Da, which means push. Da. With all 3 words together, this shout is much more powerful. Use it wisely. Master Wolfgar will now gift you with his knowledge of Da. You have completed your training, Dragonborn. We would speak to you. Stand between us and prepare yourself. Few can withstand the unbridled voice of the Greybeards, but you are ready.
Karjo, get out of the middle.
Dovahkiin, you have tasted the voice of the Greybeards and passed through unscathed. High Hrothgar is open to you.
Damn. Okay.
Khajiit got your back.
Why do you have this stuff? They all have really weird things. Where are you going?
You're taking us somewhere warm, I trust. Lead on, friend.
Okay, whatever. I'm a hoarder.
I thought the Thalmor were just a bunch of intolerant, snappy dressers. I wonder why they are involved in this dragon business.
They're not.
I'm wondering if I could ever grow an impressive beard. I'm thinking this place smells gray. No, my mind is a tree without leaves at the moment.
Stealing all the alchemy stuff. Well, I guess it's not really stealing anymore.
So, you have attained full Dragonborn status. Being shouted at by a group of old men has never been so rewarding. The tower is a short hike from Dawnstar. It is called Snow Point Beacon. It is nothing special from what I remember, but I think it is close to the source of these embarrassing episodes. Thank you, my friend. I will mark Snow Point Beacon on your trusty map. Let us go.
Dovahkiin. Your training proceeds well, Dragonborn. We spoke the traditional words of greeting to a Dragonborn who has accepted our guidance. The same words were used to greet the young Talos when he came to High Hrothgar, before he became the Emperor Tiber Septim. Ah, I sometimes forget you are not versed in the dragon tongue as we are. This is a rough translation. Long has the storm crown languished, with no worthy brow to sit upon. By our breath we bestow it now to you, in the name of Kine, in the name of Shor, and in the name of Atmora of old. You are Ismir now, the dragon of the north. Hearken to it. The voice was a gift of the goddess Kinnereth at the dawn of time. She gave mortals the ability to speak as dragons do. Although this gift has often been misused, the only true use of the voice is for the worship and glory of the gods. True mastery of the voice can only be achieved when your inner spirit is in harmony with your outward actions. In the contemplation of the sky, Kinnereth's domain, and the practice of the voice, we strive to achieve this balance. The Dragonborn is an exception to all the rules. The dragon blood itself is a gift of the gods. If we accept one gift, how can we deny the other? As Dragonborn, you have received the ability to shout directly from Akatosh. We therefore seek to guide you on the proper use of your gift, which transcends the restrictions which bind other mortals. You have learned so much already, Dragonborn. Growing your gift too quickly would be dangerous. But there are many words of power in Skyrim, carved in the dragon tongue. Even from here we can feel the Thum resonate from them. Finding these lost words would be a sufficient test to temper your abilities with experience. Ask when you are ready to search. We have felt the whisper of a word. Give me your map and I will show you where its echo can be found.
Okay, so unfortunately, my favorite shout in the
guide
game is only unlockable through quests. I don't know the third word's location, but one is gained through the course of the story, and another is gained through the course of the companion story. So we'll have to do that at some point. Anyway, they won't do anything for me until later on in the story, so let's go to Snowpoint Beacon. Let's go to Whiterun.
Adrienne from the War Maiden's Forge knows her steel. You could probably learn a thing or two about what a real weapon looks like.
Mm-hmm. Damn it. Where is he? Ooh. Whatever. Where the fuck is he?
Yes.
fine. We'll just go somewhere else. What is with this horse? Okay. Whatever. Alright, fine. I don't need the Whiterun carriage anyway. I can go to Riften.
They say only vampires and burglars creep around after dark. And I know which one I...
Need a ride? You can get a room at the Bee and Barb, but mind your corners. It's no secret the Thieves Guild makes its home here. Oh, and if you meet Maven Blackbriar, stay on her good side. This is her city, and nobody else's. Until next time.
I think this is the dragon that doesn't care. Oh, never mind. It cares. Maybe. I don't know if we're actually tracking the dragon. It might just be a spider. No, it's a dragon. Okay. Yeah, it definitely cares. Oh great, vampire fighting a dragon.
Crosses me. We're routed. Fall back.
Ow.
Yeah! Sure taught them a lesson.
Doesn't it hurt to feel that smells of decay? It does not look or smell natural.
Because I'm not getting skulls from the modded dragons. Fuck. So the first one there, 04, that's from one of the ESMs, I think. I don't know what that dragon skull is, but I know this is the one that I'm looking for. There's another dragon nearby, but I don't care enough. I just want to go to Dawnstar. Quick saving.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off. Couldn't ask for better weather. You ever met one of them cats? Khajiit.
I'm traveling with 2 of them. Okay.
Despite the garrison, Dawnstar's war has less to do with soldiers and more to do with the mines.
Another quick save just in case. Okay, let's just
Mr. Dragonfly is having a good time at the moment. He enjoys
quickly
traveling with us
discover
very much.
Dawnstar. Maybe we can kill Baytild. Argonian.
What do you want?
Okay. Did I just see a pirate?
What is it, well? I've got more important things than you to tend to. Skyrim is an unforgiving land. A wild country, Alday likes to call it. Summers are harsh, and the winters harsher. We needed a port to return to. Too cold to stay out at sea for the lengths of time we were used to in Cyrodiil. We weren't welcome in most of the major holds. So when it came time to decide a place, Alday tossed his sword in the air.
I was wondering, seeing as the ship...
When it fell on the deck, it pointed up shore, so he steered in that direction. Figured that's the best way to decide. The sword will always point somewhere, and one thing's as good as another.
Why are you not wearing your
That
shirt,
time
dude?
It pointed us to Dawnstar, and here we've been ever since.
Need something?
I need you
All
to
right,
wear a shirt. Anyway, Baytild. Looks like she's home, which means that it's easier to kill her without witnesses. Except you're here, so I don't know.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend? I'm really not in the mood. State your business or take your leave. I've a mine to run, so if you'll excuse me.
Okay, last witness killed. Ooh. This is interesting. I've made shots like this before, but nah, it's not as perfect as it usually is. My ear itches. It comes from wearing my headphones for too long. Why do you have mounted skeever heads? That's weird.
I am in your way. I am sorry.
You're not in my way. Interesting.
There's an
What
old
the
battle
fuck?
maiden named Frida at the Mortar and Pestle. She's got some interesting stories.
Okay. That was interesting. Let's just go to Snow Point Beacon. Sequel. Let's get all my pelts. And that. Just because. Alright, let's see. Wait, one more thing that I have to get.
Beautiful.
If you say so, Inigo. What I need is Arcane Blacksmith. Okay, let's see. Sword buckles, crimson dyed leather. I don't know how to make either of those.
Keep walking, stranger.
Fuck off. Huh. How do I do crimson? Human
This
heart.
town smells tainted.
I can do that. That's not the right thing. I need this. Damn. I can manage it. I just need... How do I make assorted buckles? Steel ingots. Okay. I can do that. I like a shoulder pad. And that's all I have enough for. That's annoying. Yeah. I need more frostbite venom. I need more human hearts. That's annoying. Where do I even get human hearts? I mean, obviously from humans, but it's not like I get one every time I kill a person. And while we're here, eat all these weird things. So this is kind of interesting. That's why I resist fire. Oh, weakness to frost. Basically the same thing. Yes. Upping the alchemy skill. How did I get so much mud chitin? That's weird. I find it interesting that it's just kind of accepted that you eat potentially poisonous things to discover what they do. All right then. Look at all those effects. Let's see. God, it's gonna take a while, isn't it? How'd you get over there? And I've gone quiet again. There's probably an easier way to do this, which would be go around down there, but I'm stubborn. What the fuck? Hmm. Okay then. Okay then. That was interesting. Come here, horse. Horse physics are weird. Come here, horse.
Much too cold for me. Someone let me get out of your way.
You're mine. Is someone there?
What? Okay. My horse is really strong.
Are you the one that has been messing with my mind?
Let's see what you've got.
They did not know who they were messing with.
How did you get here?
Okay, this is Snowpoint Beacon. Next, we need to find the wooden posts I saw. They must be close. In my vision, the posts were worn and weather-beaten. According to my nose, all the wood here seems to have been cut fairly recently. I can also smell stone, and ice, and you, and... Wait, I can smell old timber. This way, my friend.
I've crashed on this quest before, so I'm just gonna do this.
The source of my mind vibrations is east of here. I am sure of it. The cabin must be nearby. These are the posts from my vision. Come on, let's follow them. No, but we are on the right path. I am glad you are by my side. Let us push on.
Ah. I hate fighting ice raids because I can't see them.
More mind vibrations. The source is at the top of these steps. I can feel it.
Oh. Laggy. Frame rate. Is it crashing? It's frozen. Oh. Okay, I'm just letting the game calm down. That's really creepy. Okay. It's still kind of having trouble. Oh god. I don't know what's going on. Okay, it's worse if I look over here. Looks like texture issues, maybe? Oh, hello, dragon. What?
We have a dragon problem.
You think? I mean, I heard it earlier. Okay. Ah. Oh god. Wait, accidentally. Okay. This guy. This guy. Oh god.
Nobody said it'd be a fair fight.
He really doesn't like me. Fuck.
It's taking off. Scales. Sausage.
Oh god. Do I still have vigorous healing in here? Yes. Jesus Christ. Fuck. I'm just gonna put all this in the horse. Fuck. This guy's hard. Fuck. almost there, I think. Sorry, this is a boring fight. Land. Okay, let's see. Okay, good. Eat all the cheese. Like any true Skyrim player. Almost there. Fuck. Back? Okay. I can do this. I can do this. It's almost dead. I can do this. If you think this is a thing, then you should have seen me fighting that fucking boss dragon. Okay, I'm still safe-ish. Not yet, at least. Actually, maybe I do. It's almost dead. Let's eat something really quick so that I don't die. Jesus Christ. That was a thing. That happens with custom dragons. Ooh, Daedric gauntlets, whoa. I definitely wasn't supposed to fight this guy until way later. Jeez. What's that?
Thank the gods. I am not crazy. There it is. The cabin I saw. My friend, I bet you 100 septims the door is locked tight. I think I have a solution, though. Maybe there is danger inside. If there is, I would rather it did not know we were coming. During one of my painful episodes, I said, "It is under the rug." Remember? Give me a moment. Yes, here it is, a key. Back home, my mother used to keep a spare in the same place. Why don't you do the honors? My hands are uncharacteristically shaky for some reason. Okay, let us see what is inside.
Inigo's quest is unfinished.
Is that a picture of me?
Theoretically,
What is this
3.0
place?
should be
Let us look around.
done. Stealing its books first, because I don't like the guy that lives here very much. Why do you have this, sir? Excuse me?
What the blazes?
You're going to regret this.
He's not supposed to appear in here.
Victory.
Like, he's genuinely not supposed to appear in here.
Let me get out of your way.
No problem.
Oh my. You're here. I was beginning to lose hope. What? No, not you, you lumbering lizard. Him.
Rude.
Get out of the way. Inigo? Is it really you? Or am I dreaming? That is my name. And let me tell you this. If you insult my friend again, I will be forced to harm you. Do we have an understanding? My apologies. I am often too terse for my own good. I mean nothing by it, I assure you. Okay, my friend here is the legendary Dragonborn. He deserves your respect. I see. Well, I'm sure you make quite the team, Inigo, but it's you who I've been seeking all these years. I'm so glad you're still alive. Who are you? Why have you been seeking me? My name is Langley. Langley Longseer to some. Dear boy, I have much to tell you. How did you find me? I started to get brief, painful visions a while ago. They showed me flashes of this place. And you. I also felt a nasty tugging sensation. Ha! The spell works! Not quite as was intended, but it got you here in the end. I was about ready to string that conjuration mage up by his toes. You summoned me? I have to tell you, your spell needs work. I've been trying to locate you for quite some time. I even traveled to Riverhold. I found your parents shortly after they died, gods rest their souls. Oh dear, you do know about that, don't you? They were killed protecting a trading caravan. I heard. You were there? Yes. I am so sorry for your loss. For all your losses. In a way, I've been traveling with you. Just a step behind. Did my mother and father die well? They met their end with dignity. I was the one who found them, and I made sure they had a fine burial. They died holding hands. Why were you there? Were you looking for me even then? I had hoped they could lead me to you. I continued to track you for years. Then the trail went cold, after I found your brother. You found Fergus? How? Have you always been hiding in my past, haunting every step I take? Why? I do not know you. What do you want from me?
I've come to know you very well. I am your friend, Inigo. Perhaps the greatest friend you have. We are destined to work together.
I already have the only friend I need.
You don't understand. There's a great evil coming. I don't know when exactly, but it is close. I've seen it in my dreams. You are there too. You are the champion destined to destroy the Doomstrider.
What are you talking about? The Doomstrider?
Yes, the very avatar of destruction and death. The demon that has plagued my dreams for decades.
I need to sit down.
Take a seat, rest, and I'll tell you all I know. I've been keeping a note of everything.
I am sorry, my friend. I need a moment. My legs are a little wobbly all of a sudden.
Go and sit down. It is a lot to take in, I know. Make no mistake, Inigo. You are safe here. You both are. Inigo and I have much to discuss. I don't wish to be rude, but perhaps it's best if you leave us to it for a bit. In fact, if you could do something for me, I'd be most grateful. Inigo may trust you, but I don't know you at all, and I'd rather speak to him alone for a bit. Much of what I have to say is personal. If you're half the friend he thinks you are, I'm sure you understand. I'm not asking you to go very far, I just need you to get something for me.
He's sending you on a wild goose chase, by the way. Because of that, he asked for a large quantity of items that is irritating to get. So I'm literally just going to step outside and cheat them in with a console. Because it's annoying.
Eggs. Eggs! You know, birds lay them. Snow thrush eggs, to be precise. 6 should do the trick. They often boost my visions, allowing me to see further into the future. If Inigo is here, then maybe the Doomstrider is finally preparing to strike. We must be ready. I don't appreciate your inability to pay attention. I already apologized for my initial greeting. It is not my fault you weren't listening.
Fuck you.
No, I can see that. As I said earlier, I meant no offense. I have a fiery temperament I can't always control. Anyway, we're wasting time. I need to talk to Inigo, and you, if you would be so kind, need to find those eggs. Search up high, and try not to fall off anything.
I do not like this part of the quest, so I'm essentially ignoring it.
Well done, you got the eggs. Very good. Your prize? Oh yes, here you go. Take my thanks and my gratitude. Very precious commodities indeed. What? I didn't need eggs, I just needed you out of the house for a bit so we could talk. Keep them. Turn them into an omelette for all I care. Anyway, Inigo and I have had a bit of a chat, and he's persuaded me that you can be trusted. It seems we 3 are in this together. I've given him my notes, and I'm sure he'll let you read through everything. If you have any questions, I'll do my best to answer them. Maybe you should talk to Inigo first, though.
Good job getting those eggs, my friend. This Langley fellow may be a bit rude and gruff, but he's on our side. He gave me these. He found my father's journal, can you believe it? He also gave me 2 books he's written about his search for me. They contain a lot of information about how important I am. They are very good books, but also sad. Apparently, I have my own prophecy. If you want to hear more about it, I'll tell you what I know. Langley says we are going to save the world. That is, of course, unless you think we have something better to do.
Well, we're already saving the world, so.
It is still a little tender. Oh, that reminds me. You should ask Langley about the summon spell that has been causing my mind vibrations. He has a spare copy. Maybe he will let you give it a go. My mind is not keen on the idea, but I think a spell like that could be useful, my friend. I will tell you what I know. Okay, the Inigo prophecy. Somewhere out there in the world, there is a very nasty being gathering its strength. If left unchecked, it will grow until its evil influence burns away all that is good in this world. It has appeared in Langley's dreams for many years, often as a gigantic figure striding through the land, leaving nothing but pain, anguish, and death in its wake. He calls it the Doomstrider. In the same dream, he sometimes sees a handsome blue Khajiit defeat the menace with his help. He calls this fellow the Champion. That is me, my friend. Much of Langley's prophecy is hazy, and he says that sometimes his dreams show more than one possible outcome. But now he and I have finally met, he believes we stand a good chance of preventing much suffering. What details can I help you with? Not much, I'm afraid. Langley is the man to ask about that. All I know is that I am destined to fight whatever or whoever it is. I hope you will be at my side when the time comes, my friend. Of course, I will do my best to keep this from interfering with my debt to you. It warms my heart to hear you say that, my friend. With your help, I know I can finally put some good back into this world. Like all Khajiit, my physical characteristics were probably determined by the moons at my birth. I seem to be the product of a very rare celestial alignment that only occurs briefly, every few hundred years or so. In the backward village where I was born, a blue child was seen as a bad moon omen. I would have been sacrificed if my birth mother had not smuggled Fergus and I away. We were not identical, but we were twins. Perhaps his life was forfeit by association. Whatever the case, I like to think that my birth mother could not bear the idea of separating us. I can only guess that there was enough time between our births for the moons to shift. Langley thinks the alignment that produced me may only last for a few moments. I am incredibly unique, my friend. They are called In Search of a Champion and Da Vinci's Journal. My father wrote the journal, and Langley wrote In Search of a Champion. Langley's books contain the story of his search for me, and a few tales about Fergus and I. The journal is my father's personal account of our upbringing. In my opinion, the books are informative and quite moving. What would you like to know? He is interesting. Langley has dreams that often come true. He usually foresees the beginning, the middle, or the end of a future event, but never all three. So he may know that a man at the market will get into a fight, but he won't know why. Or he will see a dead man at the market, but not know how he died. To make matters worse, he sometimes sees 2 or more possible endings. Until we met, he couldn't be sure that we ever would. He is understandably relieved. ever since I appeared in his dreams, he has been looking for me. All he knew in the beginning was that the champion was Khajiit, avoided death at an early age, and had blue fur. He finally heard about a remote village among the shifting sands of elsewhere that ritualistically sacrifices any child born among their number whose fur is blue. He deduced that the champion was likely a blue child from this village that somehow escaped their fate. He set off in search of the village, but on the way he found Riverhold and heard about me. This was a few years after Fergus and I left to find our fortune though, so he began tracking us. Along the way he heard tales about my brother and I. He even collected mementos from our endeavors. You can see a few of them over there on those shelves by the chest. After finding Fergus, lying among the remains of our camp, he lost track of me. The years went by, and he grew weary. He eventually returned here, and employed a group of adventurers to continue the search for me, and to look for any signs of the Doomstrider. He also paid a conjuration mage to concoct a summon Inigo spell. My mind vibrations were the result of him trying unsuccessfully to use the spell. What would you like to know? We wait for Langley to receive more information either from his sources or his dreams. When he hears something new, he will let us know. He will use the summon spell to vibrate my mind again. My mind is not looking forward to it. Okay. Those items on the shelves Langley salvaged from my past bring back some good memories. The witches those skulls belonged to were very energetic. Removing their heads slowed them down. Blowaft's club still smells a little. He was the most odorsome giant I have ever put an end to. That helmet up there was only a little harder than the head of its owner. Luckily, the neck beneath it was quite soft. I will never forget fighting that dragon outside Whiterun. It was exhilarating and terrifying in equal measure. When you absorbed its soul, I think my throat and bowels briefly exchanged places. I am still recovering. This place smells safe and fascinating. No, my mind is a sky without birds at the moment.
Observation. It is in fact very difficult to safely warm oneself with a flame spell. Note to self. Keep eyebrows trimmed and beard tucked away. Yes.
Arissa, are you okay?
Let me get out of your way.
Observation. Dwemer automatons seem to enjoy chasing butterflies. Theories. The urge to destroy what we could be is a common one.
Okay, looks like I can't grab that. Ah.
Yes. I don't know. Can you? It's rubbish. Tosh. Hardly works at all. All it seems to do is give poor Inigo vague directions to the summoner. And a headache.
That's because you're incompetent.
I followed the instructions dutifully. There's no reason it shouldn't work. No one knows Inigo better than I do. The conjuration mage who created the spell told me that as long as I was Inigo's true friend, I should be able to get it to work. It's clearly broken. I'm the greatest ally Inigo has. Oh, I'm sure you know him a little, but I've been studying him for decades. No, if the spell doesn't work for me, it won't work for anyone. Isn't that right, Inigo?
I think you should let him try it.
Exactly. What? Why?
Langley, I am sure we are great allies in the making, but my friend here and I have a more immediate bond.
Are
What
you
do
okay,
mean?
Inigo?
Oh, I didn't realize you were an item.
Not that kind of bond. We have traveled together. We have enjoyed sharing our views on many subjects. We have fought bravely side by side. I have placed my life in his hands. What I'm trying to say is, we are friends. Go on, hand over a copy of the spell. I am the
I'm sorry,
only one
I
who will
can't take
suffer
any
if
of this
it goes
seriously
wrong.
right now.
I see. I won't argue with you, even though it's a waste of time. I will do as you ask.
Thank you. What is the worst that can happen?
You don't want to know. If we're going to do this, we must be scientific. Inigo, you stay here, and your friend and I will go outside. Once we're on the path, I'll give you the spell, and you can try unsuccessfully to teleport Inigo to us. Stare vacantly if you understand.
Good luck, my friend. I will wait and brace myself.
Okay, you can quit the vacant gazing routine now. Come on. We should head outside and get this over with.
I don't like you.
Right. Let's get started. Here is the spell. I had to pry it open just... half the incantations. I doubt you'll have better luck. Inconceivable! Just you wait, I bet your hands explode when you cast it.
Fuck you.
What? How did you do that? Whoa! It worked! I am outside!
I don't know what to say.
Let us test this range. Try to place me farther away. Do it again. That felt good. My friend, that was wonderful. Did you see? One moment I was inside, casually not tasting Langley's cooking, then whoosh! I saw your face, and I was out here. It was amazing. It feels good. No mind vibrations at all. It is like a brief warm embrace, followed by a pleasant floaty sensation. There is something else. When you summoned me, I felt like I had a choice. That I could choose not to go if I didn't want to. This is a fantastic tool, my friend. I knew you could do it. You are outstanding.
Observation. The subject seems to be physically unaffected by the spell. He is, however, exhibiting poor character judgment.
You are a funny fellow, Langley. Poor character judgment, my tail. My friend here did a fantastic job getting the spell to work.
What's Carjo?
Note, the subject is clearly delusional.
The subject does not sound nearly as good as the champion. Did I offend you in some way? I hope not. Without you, we never would have gained such a wonderful spell. I hope you know we are grateful for all you have done.
It's not you, Inigo. It's him. The spell shouldn't work with just anyone. It was supposed to form a link between us. This idiot broke it.
I think that maybe the spell works because of the link my friend and I already share. You should not take it personally. We three are a team now. We need each other and should not be fighting amongst ourselves.
You and I are a team. All this moron can do is collect eggs. How useful is that going to be when we take on the Doomstrider?
That is only one of my friend's many talents. Trust me, you could not wish for a more worthy ally.
We shall see. I hope you're right. I'm getting cold. I think I'll head inside. Feel free to make yourself at home and stay as long as you like. When you leave, I'll be sure to contact you with my lesser version of the spell if I hear anything new.
Thank you, Langley. I am glad we finally met.
I am too. I can see you're every bit the champion this world needs. I'll see you soon. I'm sorry if I spoke out of turn earlier. I'm sure you don't mean to be annoying. It was just an observation. There's no need to get upset. Look, I'm sorry I called you an idiot. Happy? I'm going to have to be more polite. Who do you think you are? Just accept my apology and we'll leave it there, really.
I forget which of these, you can go on like this for a bit until like one of the cathartic responses gets a irritating response from him, and I think this might be it.
Yes, I agree. Please don't take anything I say to heart. I know I can be insufferable at times. Right. Goodbye for now.
I want to shoot him.
I am glad you are giving Langley a chance, my friend. I believe he means well, even if he is not very good at showing it. I do not blame you. He is quite a character. But accepting his apology helped smooth things over, I think. Anyway, we solved the mystery of my vibrating brain, and you got a powerful new spell. A spell they do not teach at any college, I'll wager. I am still trying to digest everything Langley told me. There is a lot to sort through. For now, we get on with our lives until he contacts us again. I have a feeling we are at the beginning of a fantastic adventure, my friend.
And this is as far as the quest goes in this version. I'm going to fast travel to Riverwood, and I'm going to end the episode. Next episode, we will be doing more main quest stuff, and probably end up with Dark Brotherhood stuff to do. Typically, I prefer to do Dark Brotherhood before everything else, but like there's reason for me to kind of juggle things around a bit. So, as we stare at my horse's ass and wonder where the hell Karjo went, and Orisa, the fuck? Where is she? She's in Riverwood, apparently. Wait, aren't you supposed to be in Brightland? Weird. Oh, okay, that was a crash. Well, that's one way to end off an episode.